Lux, when did your hair go brown? Could you maybe look different because it's been, I don't know, 7 months since your last YouTube video? Could that have anything to do with it? I think so. For the record, I have a lot of videos that I filmed when I was blonde, which I literally just haven't uploaded since like 7 months ago. So there's gonna be some videos that I'm really am planning on uploading and putting on here that are like over 7 months old. So I'm blonde. It doesn't mean I dyed my hair blonde again. I'm not dyeing my hair blonde again, but if I'm blonde in videos that are coming soon, now you know why. It's because they haven't been uploaded when they were supposed to be uploaded. I mainly blame Final Fantasy 14 for that. It's taken over basically every ounce of my being, so I do apologize for that in advance. Maybe also some Overwatch as well. Overwatch has kind of taken over my life, so yeah, I do apologize for that. I mean, think about it though, then Pokemon Sword and Shield came out, and I mean, it just hasn't been a lot, free time. There hasn't been a lot of time to do this, unfortunately. But I do have a lot of YouTube videos like stockpiled, which is what I just said, that I just need to edit that they can get up here. It's just literally been, yeah, well, what I kind of explained. So I do apologize for that. But yeah, my hair is back to natural brown again. It has been this way since I was probably 16. So, and I'm 25 now. So I mean, hey, it's kind of crazy going back to it, I have to say. But good change, right? So yeah, as the video title says, today I'm going to be attempting to fix up this adorable Japanese Sailor Moon doll here I have. As you can see, she's in desperate need of some TLC. So I thought, hey, since I really need some new YouTube videos, why not, instead of just doing it off camera, I just do it on camera, right? Then it counts as a video. Yay, everyone wins. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is fixing her up. Mainly her hair is the biggest one, and her outfit needs to be washed, as well as just some little things on her too that kind of need to be tidied up a bit. But she has her like tiara and everything, so that's always a good thing. She actually came with her wand too. No gloves though, unfortunately, but sometimes I don't really like the way the gloves sit on the Japanese dolls, so it doesn't bother me too much. Plus they're not wearing their gloves in the boxes for whatever reason, so it really doesn't bother me that much at all. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm gonna be fixing her up. Shouldn't be too much of a struggle. Gotta redo these ponytails. They are hanging way too low. Obviously the hair needs to be super duper fixed and boil washed, so I thought, hey, why not do it for a video, right? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing today. So without further ado, let's get to fixing her up. And again, I do apologize for disappearing for so long. How rude of me, I know. So yeah, let's get this started. Here she is. Look at poor Sailor Moon. Wow, her poor hair. She really needs some TLC. So here she is. As you can see, I've taken the liberty of taking her little hair ties out of her head already. I was actually surprised that these were the only things that they use for her pigtails. I kind of assumed there would be like some other elastics in there under that, but no, there's not. This is it. Her pigtails are just held up with these two little hair ties, which by the way match her hair like insanely well. I don't know if you can see that. The color is like, you could barely tell a difference. It's actually it's kind of crazy how well they match, especially considering the year this came out. They match fantastically well. Of course, they're not entirely accurate because, these little rims on the ends of the red aren't painted white for whatever reason. They have the shape, but they just didn't paint them white for whatever reason. But yeah, like I said earlier in the video, she doesn't come with her gloves, which doesn't bother me a whole lot. She's got everything else, so that's kind of cool, including her tiara. Like I showed earlier, her bangs need to be like recurled the top there, so they're not covering her so much. But yeah, so as you can obviously see, her hair really needs to be worked, so I'm gonna wash it and stuff like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and boil wash it after I wash it and it dries. Might also wash her clothes a little bit too. Her clothes are a little bit dirty. I'm glad she came with her wand though. That was a nice addition.
And then yeah, retire her hair back up into pigtails, and she should be good to go after that. By the way, I want to also just quickly talk about something about these dolls, which I think is really interesting. That I sort of knew about the Japanese dolls, but I wasn't entirely sure. Their limbs are like hollow, which I find just kind of bizarre. So obviously they don't have like the Barbie thing like the Irwin dolls do, and the Bratz thing where it's like their knees like bend and snap. They don't have that. And sometimes lighting can look a little weird on them because their limbs are hollow. So it's weird. It's kind of a weird thing because I was almost trying to fiddle with her knee when I kind of got her, and it's like obviously you can't bend, it'll just like kind of feel like a break it off. So yeah, it's a little bit of a weird thing to just keep in mind if you don't have any of these Japanese dolls yet, is they got like hollow limbs. I'm not sure if all of them are like that, but this one definitely is. So yeah, it's a little kind of bizarre. And again, I do have friends that have these dolls, so I was aware that it was a thing, but I just didn't like understand what it would 100% be like. So it's a little getting used to. Okay, so yeah, let's fast forward this video a little bit and I'll show you the boil washing process. Got to get all her little pieces of her outfit off too for that. So yay for transitions, here we go.
Ta-da! Oh god, a naked doll! I'm just kidding, it's just a doll. So here she is, declothed. I even took off her little tiara. It works just like the Irwin doll, she's just got holes in her head. As for the choker, there's like no way to get this friggin' thing off without popping her head off. And I'm a little worried to do that because I don't own any of the other Japanese dolls, so I don't have any other to like test on like how their heads come on and off. With the Irwin dolls from the 2000s, it's like the easiest thing. Their heads just pop on and off very simply, and I love it. But her, I kind of suspect she's more like a Barbie in the sense of like her head, and like a Bratz doll too, even like their heads don't like to come off that easy without some kind of like little technique. So I'm just a little iffy about it, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it. I think the choker will be fine. I'm not dunking her really her entire head into the water really, so she should be fine. Other than that, everything else was, her shoes were a little iffy to come off, but they came off pretty easily. Her little underwear that she has were a little hard to come off because they're very, you know, hip hugging, so they were just kind of tight. And aside from that, everything was easy. Like the tiara, taking their tiaras off are always really easy on all Sailor Moon dolls. So yeah, look at this hair. This is not going to be bad at all to fix. I have definitely boil washed way worse condition hair than this. So yeah, obviously boil washing is pretty simple. You just need like a kettle or anything to just heat up some water. Obviously you have towels. You're also going to need a comb, which I haven't grabbed my comb yet because, you know, obviously this is my video and we never do anything professionally around here. So so yeah, I am really looking forward to fixing this girl up though, because she is freaking adorable and she just needs some TLC and she'll be fine. So yeah, let's wait a minute, I'm gonna grab my comb real quick. Ta-da! Comb and bowl. Is it the same? I think this is the exact same bowl I used the last time. If I have a lot of dolls to do, like if it's Bratz dolls, I'll use like a way bigger glass bowl, but this is only one doll, so we don't need all that much. She's got a lot of hair though, but it should be fine. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give her hair a proper wash first. Just wash it because, you know, this doll is older than I am, so she definitely needs her hair washed, and then we're gonna get on with the boil washing. So yeah, first thing we're gonna do is wash this poor girl's hair, and we'll just fast forward through that. Alrighty, so for you it's only been like not even a second. For me it's been quite a long time. But our water has now finished boiling. We already washed our hair a bit. So now we're just going to take our kettle and pour our hot water into the bowl. I should probably be paying a little bit more attention than I am right now, because I don't really want to spill scalding hot water all over the place, do we? No, that's no fun. So yeah, let's just get her hair in the bowl. So yeah, just kind of let them sit for a little bit, and then we're going to start pulling her out, and with our comb we're going to start brushing out from the bottom up and making the pigtail straight again, not a matted tangled mess. So yeah, alrighty, let's go ahead and lift her out of the bowl. We're gonna lay her out here, and like I said, we're gonna start from the very bottom up and work our way upwards. Now, I don't know if you know this. I mean, I know you don't know this, but it's been a while since I boil wash. I mean, it's a bit of work. It's definitely not the easiest thing to do in the world. It takes a bit of work, a bit of patience too, which is something that I definitely can lack from time to time. Not even gonna lie. So to see that it's already starting to get there. We're getting there. It's definitely progress, and definitely better already than what it was just a few minutes ago. By the way, guys, don't at me. I definitely have the best camera angles for this. God, that looks so much better. Why didn't I do that from the start? Sorry. I mean, I'm gonna make sure to put like a caption when I start this saying like, the camera angle gets better soon, I promise. You know what? This is just what happens when you stop doing YouTube for like, what, 7 months? You just kind of forget. All the camera angles, everything has to look decent, and kind of all goes out the window when you've taken a super long break like I have. So, joyous times await. Can you guys see like all the little like little like yellow hairs kind of flying around everywhere on this look at that on this towel? Poor Sarah the Moon, don't worry, it's all just the knots and the tangles. That's supposed to happen. Alright, so same thing with the next one. Just gonna obviously start from the bottom up and just gonna work our way up. So I think, so I won't bore you guys with just kind of the same thing over and over again, we will fast forward through this and I will see you guys when the boil washing is done. Alrighty, now that we got at least the first boil wash, I'm gonna say pretty much done. I am just trying to get her hair back to how basically, Bondi Japan wanted it, so it just like wasn't too straight on ponytails. I think we got it pretty good. So now obviously once you're done, you just soak her under some really cold water, which is what we're doing it now. She is so cute. She's such an adorable doll. So yeah, just soak her under there, and then we're just going to leave her out to dry naturally. And this is the fun part, because this is the really long waiting part, which is ever so joyous for someone with no patience like myself. But yeah, that is what we're going to do now, because that is the next step. So yeah, just gonna leave her on the towel like this, let her dry, clean up all this friggin' hair that came. Look how much hair came out of her. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, that is the next step. So we will return once she dries. Through the power of editing, here we are. So this is about a day or two later. As you can see, we have a significant difference compared to what the hair was. I'm still gonna have to work on the bangs a little bit because they're still a little too low for my liking, so just curl them up a little bit more. So yeah, this is just after the boil wash. We have absolutely no product in here whatsoever. This is just boil washed. Sometimes Sailor Moon dolls, if any of you guys have them out there, they're kind of made with hair texture that's just not the most best quality, especially these ones. Irwin dolls are very similar to this because I think they try to use like, I want to say like more fluffier hair, especially for the bangs and stuff. So I guess to get obviously a more anime look. So sometimes the hair quality is a little iffy on these things. But I mean, compared to what this was, like, I'm not mad at it. It was in horrendous condition. It took 2 boil washes to get even to this. So I'm really happy with the results. The results are pleasing enough to me, and that's all that matters. And again, there's no product in this yet or anything like that. This is just when it naturally dried. So yeah, not too mad about it. So we got all her stuff over here. So I got to get all her clothes and her little bits back on. And that'll be easy to do. I'm obviously first thing I'm gonna do is tie her hair up again, and work on the bangs and everything like that. So, but I just want to show you how she looked after just drying naturally after the boil wash. Look at her hair still on the towel there. So yeah, okay, gonna move on to the next step.
Okay, here we are about like 2 days later, mainly because I couldn't decide if I liked it enough to film it or anything like that, because I just wanted to make sure I was like really happy with how she looked. And honestly, I am. I have to say, I'm actually pretty freaking satisfied with how she turned out after all of that. So I'll give you guys a full top to bottom view of Sailor Moon after her ball washing and washing her clothes and putting her clothes back on, etc., etc. I mean, I think she came out pretty freaking cute and looked pretty freaking nice. I do have one like kind of gripe with this doll though, and I've seen this on a few of the Japanese dolls, is like the bangs, either the bangs are too long sometimes or the tiara is too short. Like the Irwin dolls have the tiaras kind of going a little bit, like their position on their forehead's a little lower, which I think looks a little better, because like I say sometimes with hers, like you can't even like see her tiara, so it's almost like silly for it to even be on, because like it's accurate that it's there of course, but like it's like you can't even see it a lot of the time because of her bangs. So that is sometimes a bit of a problem with me, but I mean it's not bad. Like it could be so much worse. Could definitely be worse. Look at how adorable she is. So yeah, I have to say I'm actually very happy with how she came out. So I already think I said this at the beginning of the video, she doesn't have her gloves obviously, and she actually doesn't have her earrings either. These dolls do originally have earrings, mine of course doesn't, but like for a doll that's in like, you know, that's 20+ year old, I think I was able to fix her up pretty decently. Like if you need a refresher of what she looked like, like I think I did an okay job fixing her up, a bit of a good before and after. If I do have a bit of a gripe though, it's I think I could have worked a little better, maybe kind of trying to fix these hair elastics. Can you see them? They're kind of like, yeah, I gotta possibly try to figure out and do something with that. But like, you know, this is like a 20+-year-old doll that was in super played with condition and super used condition, so at least the hair ties are still there, like they're not completely missing. Like it could be obviously a lot worse, but you know, for how old she is and everything like that, I think it's pretty decent, not going to lie. Also, another thing about the Japanese dolls that always gonna get me, I just think the wands are too small. I think the wands, especially the scepter in particular, I think the scepter should be a little bit bigger than this. I think Irwin did a better job at the size of the wands. But yeah, overall, I'm actually pretty freaking happy with how I dealt with this and how I was able to fix her up. Like I said, sometimes Sailor Moon dolls kind of just have sort of like a weird-ish hair quality to them. I think it's because a lot of the time, this is just a theory, but sometimes I think it's just because they want like a fluffier hair because it's, you know, based off of anime, so they kind of want hair that's going to be higher and bigger, if that kind of makes sense. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how I was able to transform her, I have to say, and hopefully made her look better. I mean, well, yeah, it couldn't get any worse than how she looked before. But if you guys were able to see, like, it's too bad I didn't have a YouTube channel back in like 2012 or something, because if you guys if only you guys could see how I used to fix up dolls. Oh, yikes, I've come a very long way. So yeah, overall, I am actually happy with how she turned out.
So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Like I said, the next kind of little bit of videos that I think are going to be coming, I'm going to be blonde randomly, but again, it's not because my dyed my hair again, just because they're old videos that literally just need to be edited and uploaded that I just didn't do until hopefully very soon now. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm also filming some new videos, so any video that's actually new, I'll have brown hair again. Any video that is from like 7+ months ago, I'm gonna be blonde, because I've had brown hair since, God, I want to say like September, October, so that's literally how long it's been since I've filmed or uploaded anything, because I've had brown hair for a long time now. If you follow me anywhere else, you know that, but if you only follow me on YouTube, I am sorry for not informing you sooner, because it's such a big important deal, right? So yeah, until then, I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.